Hey guys, we're at the pick and pull today, and we are in search of the very rare, the very rare seatback springs that they used to put in cars, because I want to put a seat cover on the 55 truck, and the back of the seat in the middle of it on the top is that 4 or 5 inch piece there. It's kind of caved in the middle, so I'm sure that I'm going to need some springs and probably a support bar of some kind across there. So I'm gonna dig in here, and all this stuff, most of this stuff has foam in the seats nowadays, but I went up there last night and there was a couple of seats way up in that corner there, and so we're going up there and seeing if I can extricate a couple of springs. All right. All right, guys, here we go. A 76 Plymouth right here, and boy, there isn't very many cars around here. This looks like there might be springs back there. All right, let's dig into it. Okay, guys, I just got started here, and I made half of my money back on the entry fee to this place. So let's get the seat out of there. I got the bottom. Let's get this back off of there. Try not to completely destroy a seat unless it's something that I can actually use. They said I can cut up anything I want, but I'm going to try to pull the back out. Okay, guys, so why was I thinking this would have like boing springs? Are all the seat backs like this, even back in the late ones? Maybe I'm thinking that the seat bottom has the boing springs, and these are all like this, even on the, because this is nice where I need it to be firm across here, and this distance is just right. So you think that if I take this off and use part of the top of this, that I can make mine work. So maybe I'll look at another car, but I'm going to take the cover off this one. Okay. All right, well, there's the seat back, and it's got some nice foam on it. So the foam alone is, probably worth a little something. I'm sure I'm going to need some foam on that when I recover, so we'll just have to see if this is going to work. I'm going to go to one other car and see if take the seat out of it and see if it's got the same springs in the back. Okay, car 2. You guys got to check this baby out. Look at this. I think back in the day, sorry about that, back in the day, this baby would have been pretty deluxe, man. This is what's messing me up on here. But I think the reason I went to this car is it's much bigger, and I want to make sure that the top of the seat frame goes across my 55. But look at this. Come on. A double pull. No, that one's a little seized up over there, but this guy, look at that, it works good. So we're going to try to get this big boy out of here. All right, bring you back in a little bit. Hey guys, remember that line that I was pulling those blinds up with? Look at this. You can't hardly beat that, because this door kept closing on me, and that was the biggest pain in the ass of all. All right, let me get started. Hey, look at that. It's a rat rod. It's got a pipe coming out of it. Well, I know what you guys were thinking. Mike, you're never going to get that seat back out of there with these armrests in here. And yeah, you were right. Okay, here we go again. Well, one thing about the Lincoln is they use the same size bolts for everything, but don't get fooled by the center guy, because there's one. Don't think they ever did. Nope, never even had a hole there. So anyways, okay. I guess around here, when you want the sunroof, you just take the whole dang thing. Some good metal. All right. Damn, I forgot the tripod at home. All right, cool. Ah, look at that. Should be able to see there. Guys, it was almost meant to be. Check it out. Ah. Easy removal. You want to know an easy way to take the old hog rings out? I'll tell you what, is a pair of these dikes like this, and look at that. Man, no messing around. Look at that. I mean, some of these are in pretty good shape, but most of them they come right on out of there. Look at that. All right. Well, I know way more about a Lincoln now than I used to, that's for sure. I know they build these things super strong because that pad is awesomely strong. And so we're going to go compare this frame with the other one, see which one I decide on. And they want $13 for a frame. They call it a bracket, but they want 30 for a piece of pad if it's on there, it's any good. And the other one has a pretty nice piece of pad, so I don't know. I'll compare the two and then we'll come back. Yeah, I know what dawn feels like now out in these wrecking yards. It's really addictive, man. I could spend all day out here. Okay. Okay, guys. These are the two seat. This is the Valera right here with the foam on it, but you see how much taller the Lincoln one is? So I'm thinking I grab the Lincoln one without foam, and I'll maybe take this piece of foam off and set it somewhere. I'll just leave this seat back here if I need to come back. This foam's pretty nice and dense. Maybe I'll come back and grab it. It might be, I don't know. It seems to me if you're putting a new seat cover on something, you don't want somebody's old crappy foam. So let's just forget about that. Let's get this Lincoln one in there. It'd be $13 for all that metal. There's a lot of good bracketry here. I ought to be able to use some of this. So, all right, guys, let's take this one. Okay, guys, so I had a pretty good day at the pick and pull yard. I'm already using my Lincoln Seatback, and it's nice, really nice. My advice is anybody that goes to a yard to get something like this, call ahead and ask what they want for it first. They told me $13. They consider it a bracket without the foam, 30 with the foam. When I brought this up to the counter and I told the guy $13 is what I was quoted, he shook his head and went like, you could just tell he's going to charge me way more for this. So check it out. All right, let's get this thing home. Oh, wow. This is nice. See you later, pick and pull. Thanks for the great deal. Hey guys, thanks a lot for joining me at the wrecking yard. I hope that was a good video for you guys. It was kind of fun being there. And before we go, I'd like to make a couple of ventilator spins, and got a couple of new channels that I added on here. So let's go and look at who we added on here. We got Mofo Driver Chris. Go check out Chris's channel. And let's see, right here, the Canadian Bubba and Robert's Garage. Go check those guys out. We got Glenn Miller, another Canadian guy. And then down here we got Ollie's Garage, Dan. And Rusted Junk Garage, Steve. A couple Washington channels there. And that pretty much does it. So let's go ahead and do a couple of spins on each, the bottom and the top. We'll do 2 on each. All right, Classic Truck Rescue, Rick. Hey Rick, how you doing? Good guy, Rick. Go check out his channel. One more on the bottom. And we got Iron Horse Garage. Will, Jason, and Aaron. Go check those guys out. All right. Good channel. Put this up there and we'll do 2 on the top. Okay, here we go. DD Speed Shop, Dan. Dan just hit 100,000 subscribers. Go check Dan out. All right, here we go. One more on the top. We have Drain Plug Garage. Justin, Bud, and E. Hey guys, they just been starting to do a little bit of live stuff. They're about ready to start up this engine for their old truck. It's an LS swap. So go check these guys out. Really good channel. Hey guys, thanks a lot for watching the video. There's plenty of space on the sticker board. If anybody would like to send a sticker, please feel free to, and I'll send one back to you. So everybody, please stay safe. Thank you for watching the video. We'll catch you on the next one.